maybe just seen as yet just another summit, but you know, Namibia had about, in 1995, we had about 400,000 tourists that were recorded. We were well towards 1.8, we were going towards 1.9. Had COVID probably not interrupted us.
1.9 million.
Yes.
Wow.
So, so I think, you know, the efforts that we, you know, when we come up with initiatives like this, we encourage everyone, like the ministries, you know, set the differences aside, you know, bring those forces together, see the resources that you have, see the similarities that we have in the mandates, because this is a youth summit, and of course there are a lot of ministries, like Ministry of Youth that are, you know, tasked for youth development. Of course, there's Minister of Higher Education in terms of the capacity building aspects of things. So, you know, just encouraging everyone to come on board so that we can, you know, make the image of Namibia to stand out. It's our chance to come together and show what we have as a country.
Okay.
Yeah.
Before I let you go, you keep mentioning Mr. Hafeni. You added now Mr. Simon William. For our viewer who's watching right now, who are these individuals and what did they do? Because I'm sure some people are questioning, and maybe that would actually help them to also see, okay, do I do something similar? Maybe this is an opportunity that I can take, that I can, you know, can help me get to where Mr. Hafeni is and so on.
Okay, so Mr. Hafeni is based in Swakopmund, and he's running a traditional restaurant in Mondesa. So, you know, this is a individual that really believed in authenticity, believing in your strength, you know, as a person, believing in your roots. So Hafeni Traditional Restaurant offers, of course, as it says, traditional food, the runaway chickens and so on. So,
Yeah.
and apart from that, he does cultural tours, and I'm sure he's growing, and the ideas or his plans are to, you know, expand into, you know, well-established hotels and, you know, move up the value chain.
Yeah.
So that's Tade Hafeni. When we talk about Mr. Simon Williams, this is a person who's, you know, put all his efforts towards capacity building, training of hospitality staff. So he's helped a lot of individuals and also institutions, just to mention NWR, for instance, when they started their hospitality school, that the Simon was assisting a lot in building capacity, you know, training the, you know, frontline workers, the waitresses, the bar, and you know, all these areas, the career paths. So, you know, many people don't understand also the value chain, the career path within the tourism and the hospitality sector. So these are individuals that are really, you know, taking time to invest in the community. And, you know, I'm quite impressed when I travel to places where they have touched, or when many, because there are many other organizations like the Silver Spoon Academy, and of course NATH, everyone is bringing their part.
Yeah.
And of course, when you travel to institutions, you really see there's a change. Customer service is really improving in Namibia, and that's something that I'm really proud of and happy about.
Okay, so now we have an idea of some of the individuals, by example, that are busy trying to push and upgrade and, you know, build the capacity. So you have an idea of where you can fit in by virtue of what you heard today, or you can visit the website and you can see what it is that it presents as a summit and the challenge, so that you know whether or not what you have in mind is something of gold, or something that you still want to work on, but still at the same time you are most welcomingly invited to the summit, so that you can establish where it is that you fall into all of this. The website again is www.youthtourismsummit.com, www.youthtourismsummit.com. As we close off, Mr. Kanjimi, I would like you to please enlighten us with regards to the details of the summit, and also just give us your closing remarks.
Okay. I think let me start off by saying that we are also very active on social media. So I would urge everyone to really go and visit our pages on Facebook. We are Youth in Tourism Africa Innovation Summit and Challenge. That's Youth in Tourism Africa.
What's hyphen?
Yes, that.
Okay.
Yes. So that's Youth in Tourism Africa Innovation Summit and Challenge.
Okay.
Then we are also active on LinkedIn. You can just search for Youth in Youth in Tourism Africa.
Okay.
And then on Twitter, you can also find us at Youth in Tourism. Twitter, the handle, yeah.
The
Our
handle
handle is at Youth in Tourism.
Okay.
So that's where you can find us. You can also post questions. We can interact with you, answer all your queries related to the summit and to the challenge. So basically, from my concluding remarks is just to tell the young people of Namibia, the young people of Africa, that this is a challenge. We are challenging you to give us your pitch, to give us your innovative idea in terms of what you have to offer for the travel and tourism industry. For Namibia, as you heard, we had close to almost 2 million visitors, and they're likely to increase as we go, as we also recover from COVID. So you will see that there will be a need for more establishments. I mean, you can just take a look at December. You want to go to Swakopmund, and it's just already fully booked. You understand? So that just shows that there is also a need for more establishment. So if we have young people actually taking the lead, then we won't have to suffer. As Namibians ourselves, we also want to explore our own country. You get me? So it's just to say that young people, let's take this initiative seriously. Let's do our research, which is quite very, very important. Let us go to the website. Let us explore, read thoroughly, and take part in this challenge. And also just to call on the sponsors out there, to also the private sector, any individual that wants to come on board, to really join us on this journey, because it's a 3-year type of a summit, and it's not government alone that has to do this, but we must hold hands, like our president always says.
Very good.
Thank you so much for having me.
Mr. Kakase?
Yes, in conclusion, closing remarks, I'd like to appreciate and really thank you for having me and Mr. Ganjimi on this platform as we are creating awareness on the adventure. I mean,
it is an adventure.
Of course, Africa Youth in Tourism Innovation Summit and Challenge. Just maybe to let the public know that, the ministry is doing everything they can to, develop policies or plans that will see the recovery of the tourism sector. And of course, very soon the ministry will be launching the tourism recovery plan. So just keep an eye out and, see what are the opportunities within the plan, and then of course see what are the initiatives that the ministry is trying to ensure that the sector or the image of Namibia in terms of tourism is where it's supposed to be. And of course, just to show the world that it's a COVID-19 compliant destination, and we can really host big events, just like we did with the Brand Africa conference, which was a confidence booster. And I think that's one of the events that, that showed UNWTO that, Namibia is really, ready to host. And of course, they've put confidence in Namibia as a destination. And hence, the Africa tourism partners that are affiliated with the UNWTO have confidence in doing business with Namibia. So, Namibia is ready for travel. We'll just call everyone to travel to Namibia.
That's good. As they always say on the Kasi, as no. We are doing this as a country. We're trying to show COVID that we can, recover. We can live after COVID or even during COVID. So it is really up to us to show our muscle and grind through it and show up. I think that's the most important thing. We need to show up for our own country. Let me just give you those details again that Mr. Kanjini had stated there. On Facebook, you can find them at Youth in Tourism Africa Initiative Summit and Challenge.
Innovation.
No, and not initiative. Pardon me, innovation. That's on me. Sorry. It's Facebook is Youth in Tourism Africa Innovation Summit and Challenge. On LinkedIn, they are at Youth in Tourism Africa. And then on Twitter, their handle is at Youth in Tourism. As simple as that. I'm sure we will most likely be able to avail those details on our platforms as well. So you can always connect to our MICT platforms so that we can also give you those details. With that said, I think this is how we close off our session this afternoon. We are cordially inviting all of you. When will this summit take place? Sorry. Are there any dates yet?
Yes.
Do we have dates?
Yes, we do have dates. Basically, we'll have the summit taking place from the 26th to the 29th of July here in Windhoek. So the Commerce region will host the first summit in Namibia, and then we'll see next year in terms of which area we want to move to. But it is from the 26th to the 29th of July, 2022 at the Safari Hotel in Windhoek.
Okay. Yeah. There we have it. So 26th to 29th, Safari Hotel, that is where you are supposed to be, especially if you are youth in tourism. This is your opportunity. The innovations are being showcased, so it is an initiative that you should consider partaking in, as it is being made possible for you by all the stakeholders. They are really trying to push our youth, and they're really trying to reawaken our tourism sector. Thank you very much for the two gentlemen who availed their time to be with us this afternoon so that they can give us more details and insight on this particular project. From myself, Shianwa Desire Kahiha, and my production crew, until tomorrow, bye-bye.